Good afternoon, everyone, or good evening, or good morning, wherever you are tuning in. So, my name is Angeline Constantino, and I am the founder and CEO of Let's Break the Silence with Angeline, where you can find me here on Spotify, Google, Apple, and all the live streams. So, please go ahead and like and subscribe to my podcast. And today, in this week's podcast episode, we are going to be talking about what you must do to leave an emotionally abusive relationship. So, if you are watching this live right now on YouTube or on my Facebook page, please say hello in the comments. Please let me know where you are tuning in from so I can give you a shout out. And please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Let's Break the Silence with Angeline. And also stay in the know, and you want to continue to receive resources that will equip and empower you on your healing journey. Please stay in the know with news and promotions, and please go ahead and click on letsbreakthesilence.com. That link is right there. And you will receive email promotions and with news, special live events, new beginnings, and everything. So, speaking of that, what you must do to leave an emotionally abusive relationship. This is such an important topic because there are women who have come to me and have asked me, how did I leave my emotionally abusive relationship? What steps did I take? So, in this live, I am going to give you 3 steps towards you leaving this emotionally abusive relationship. So, the first thing is making the decision to leave. And this takes power and strength and really, really taking ownership of the fact that the relationship or your marriage with your abusive significant other or spouse is taking its toll on you. So this takes a lot of power and strength and taking ownership to leaving the relationship. And you have the ability to change your situation, just like I did 15 years ago when I surrendered my pride and ego, drew a line in the sand, and I made a decision that I was going to leave my toxic marriage after 23 years. So some of you may be in a relationship, a toxic relationship right now for a long, long time, and I know that this is hard. This is one of the toughest steps that you can take. But once you take that step, then everything starts to flow. Okay. Then you begin to realize that you really can live a single life, and you can really, live the life that you truly deserve to live. But that means tapping in. And the second way to do that you must do to leave an emotionally abusive relationship is to constantly be working on yourself. So after you take ownership that your toxic relationship is no longer serving you, and you decide to change your situation and making that decision, that is going to change your life. So working on yourself, personal development, watching this video, watching motivational videos. And I know that when I went through my abusive relationship and I was in a transitioning out of not only an abusive relationship, domestic violence, that I was constantly working on myself. I was watching self motivational videos. In fact, one of my biggest mentors and someone who I looked up to was Les Brown, and he really, really changed my life. And I also became involved in the online space by doing a lot of research. So I went on YouTube, I did some research, I went to the local library and I learned that I could live on my own and work on myself. So, tapping into myself. And this takes a lot of mental preparation. And all of a sudden, you start to experience self love and loving yourself, because I have said this many times, when you love on yourself, you can love on others. So, this takes a lot of mental preparation. And actually, for me, this when I embarked on personal development and became involved in the online space, and you may be going through the same thing too, it's important to be aware and to be prepared for the backlash, because all of a sudden he is going to see, he is going to see that you can live on your own. And what's going to happen is gaslight, there's going to be, I would say he's going to, try to bring you down again. There's going to be a backlash. He is going to be more abusive to you and gaslighting. So it's important for you to mentally prepare for that, because as you are elevating yourself, he's going to recognize the fact that he no longer has control over you. And that's the bottom line. He will not be able to control and manipulate you anymore. So which leads to another thing. So once you start on that personal development journey, and once you start to, realize that, being single and working on yourself and experiencing that self-love, like for instance, taking yourself out to a restaurant for lunch, going to a coffee shop, just, going to the library, going out for nature walks in the park, becoming involved in activities, something that really, really lights you up. Like for me, it was yoga. And at that time, for me, it was exercise, yoga, meditation, grounding myself. Then what I did was, shortly after that, I invested in myself. And investing in yourself is going to prepare you for the future. So, what does that look like? So, for me, I ended my 25-year marriage, and I was preparing to move to Saratoga Springs, New York, in upstate New York, which I did 15 years ago. So I ended my marriage. I made a plan, and I had an exit strategy in place. I had already invested in myself because I, sought out resources, and it changed my life. And I realized that I could make the move, and I realized that investing in myself, investing in coaches and mentors, it has a ripple effect. And this also means taking responsibility for your life. So I know for myself, for all these years investing in myself, it leads to the greatest rewards. And the third thing that I'm going to share with you is surround yourself with your tribe. You surround yourself with people who are going to elevate you, and surround yourself with people who are going to take you to the next level in your life. And that means learning to let go of the past, that toxic relationship, because you're going to realize that that wasn't doing anything for you. In fact, that was bringing you down. And some of this, and some of this may mean letting go of some family members who are no longer serving you, who are always negative. They may be telling you you're never going to make it. You're not going to succeed in life. And I know for myself, I had to let go of some people in my life who were no longer serving me, because they said I wasn't going to make it. And guess what? I proved them wrong, and I made it. And I made it to the other side. And you know what? And it's exciting. A journey, going through this type of journey is very, very exciting. So I wanted to share that with you. And because this is going to be part of my new podcast episode this week on Wednesday morning. And it's going to be launched at 8 a.m. Eastern Time on Spotify, Google, and Apple. And what I also want to share is this: in the next coming weeks, I am going to be starting a new chapter in my life. And I'm really, really super excited about that. So stay tuned on social media. So, with that being said, I am going to end the live. Please let me know. I would love your feedback. I would love your feedback on this, and just get excited what is happening to you, because you're going through a transition. And I know for me, I aligned myself with God. And when I did that, everything changed. The whole world of abundance opened up. And what I cannot, and some of it is terrifying, and nothing grows from your comfort zone. So this is going to be something new for you, but it's also going to be exciting for you as well. So I'm really, really super excited to share this new podcast episode this week. And in the next few weeks, I am starting a new chapter in my life. So please stay tuned for that. And please like and comment below and subscribe to my YouTube channel here, Let's Break the Silence with Angeline. And please leave a comment below. And please subscribe to my podcast, which is on Spotify for podcasters, Spotify, Google, Apple, and all the live streams. And when you go to my website, which is letsbreakthesilence.com, you will find me on all social media platforms. And also, please subscribe to my newsletter, because I send out weekly newsletters. And these newsletters and these resources will equip and empower you on your healing journey. So I am really, really excited. Like I said, I cannot wait to share what's going to be transpiring in the next few weeks. And I hope you got value from this podcast, from this topic, because this topic is something that that I've been wanting to share for a while. And I know a lot of women come to me, they come to me for advice, or they come to me, for encouragement. So be encouraged and be empowered, and you will step into your greatness, because you all deserve greatness in your life. So I wish you all an amazing day, and see you on the next podcast episode.